Hello there, Lynx here. We are playing a sky full of stars, of course, and it is apparently New Year's Eve. Let's see where this is going now. A lot had happened over the year, but now New Year's Eve had come to end it. Most people were busy deciding how they wanted to spend their New Year's Eve, but I didn't have to decide anything. Because I have to work. It was the last day of the year, but I was standing at the register with an apron on.
悪いね、空見くん。大晦日なのにバイトに入ってもらって。
It's okay, I was free anyway.
もう少ししたらうちの娘に代わらせるからね。そしたら年越しそばをおあがんなさい。茹でてあげるから。
Thank you very much. I was planning on eating something expired from the store, but she was making food for me. The manager had done so much for me since I started staying with her. It seems she'd not only make me my year-end soba, but special New Year's Day food as well. So this is what happiness looks like. I mumbled under my breath. My new life was so therapeutic that I couldn't help but say it. I had never felt this comfortable living at my auntie's or even my late grandfather's.
うちの娘がああじゃなけりゃ、ぜひうちの婿にって言えるんだけどね。
And if the game allowed it, I would be happy to hear that.
ごめんね、あんなぐうたら女で。
It would be also rude to directly agree with her on this, so I just tried to laugh it off. But she does do some pretty bold things. It was starting to get awkward, so I changed the subject.
ああ、深夜営業のことかい?
Even the stop and buy convenience store known to be open late usually turned off its bright lights by 11 p.m. But 10 p.m. But today those lights stayed on even past that time.
あちこちから言われてね。年越しの時だけでいいから深夜営業しとくれって。
There are a lot of customers out for their first visit to the shrines. There was a large temple and shrine in the mountains. So many people moved to the shrine after hearing the New Year's Eve bell at the temple.
深夜もバスと電車が動くって話だしね。うちだけが閉まってるってわけにもいかないだろ。何より明かりがあると安心するからね。真っ暗だと危ないし。
It would feel unsafe if no one was open late at night. The stop and buy helped all the people in the neighborhood. That's why she chose to stay open late over the New Year's.
代わりと言っちゃなんだけど、三が日はお休みにするから、空見くんものんびりするといいよ。
Also, I did not even realize until right now, they do have in the background like the alarm thingies. The panels. Got it. The special hours were until early on New Year's Day. After that, stop and buy convenience store would go back to its normal, easy schedule.
あんたが来てくれてほんと助かったよ。私と父ちゃんだけじゃ深夜営業なんて無理だったからね。
You're not counting your daughter.
それを私の口から言わせないでおくれよ。
Oh, come on! The manager said that and let out a deep sigh. I wondered if Miss Miharu would spend next year unemployed. Again.
どうしたんだい?
I've got a text on my phone. Is it okay if I check it?
いいよ。
Reminds me so much how in my 3 years long stay in retail, they were like, "No, you can't have phone while on the store. How dare you?" It was so annoying. Anyway, we're talking, but she loaded, no problem. I did my best to check my phone quickly.
これからジョヤの鐘つきに行くけど一緒にどうよ
He had invited me.
っていうかもうそこまで来てる
Why did you even write? What?
おーす準備はできてるか
Hey, of course not! Takechi was strangely excited.
あら、たけくん、いらっしゃい。
おばちゃんアキトを借りていいっすか
Oh no, get off. The stop and buy convenience store is busy.
今はまだそうでもないから平気だよ。せっかくだから、たけくんと行ってきたらどうだい？
おさすがおばちゃん話がわかる
Are you sure?
いいよ。帰ってきたらまた手伝っておくれ。
Thanks, I won't argue with you.
よしじゃあ行くか
We would take a bus partway to temple and walk the rest of the way.
お来た来た
Normally the buses would have already stopped running, but the special service for New Year's made it easy. The bus was crowded despite the hour. I let the turn struck me for a while, and then the time seemed right to talk to Takechi. So, what happened? It was just like Takechi to invite you suddenly. But he was too excited at the store.
ん悪いなバイト中に無理って
Takechi wasn't answering my question. He looked like he didn't know where to start. So, is it about Narue?
でなんでわかんだよ
Well, I'm pretty sure she's the only thing you're worried about now. He was dim, but he was earnest. He wouldn't give up on Narue, even though she rejected him. She did.
今日さあの子を誘ったんだよ2年参りに行かないかって
Did she answer?
まあな無視するような子じゃねえし
Hmm.
ではっきりとお断りされたわけだでもよただ断られるんなら俺もよかったんだ
Hmm.
別口で行くんだとよやっぱできてるんじゃねえか
Could it be an Earth Science Club member from Nishikai? Well, cheer up, Take.
んなもん出せるかよくそ
He was my best friend. I could listen to him gripe for a while. I had to heal Takeichi's broken heart. I felt like I was looking down on him a little. But as soon as we got to the temple,
おいあれってナルエちゃんじゃね
I looked where he was pointing and it was definitely Narue.
相手の男はってあの時の野郎じゃねえし
The person next to Narue wasn't a guy. It was a girl, no matter how he looked.
イエスヒュッホーなんだよ水臭いなデートじゃないなら最初からそう言ってくれっての
Who says she isn't for?
悪いなアキトあとはよろしく頼むぜ
And just like that, Takeichi was back to his old self and ran over to Narue. What's that a good idea for? Anywho, I finished my shrine visit and started home, feeling gloomy. The year had already changed, so it didn't feel right to eat the year-end soba anymore. I was filled with loneliness so early in the year. That's how I knew I would feel at least.
あら、空見くんじゃない？
Orime! Fate had brought me this angel. Seeing her on the bus at this hour, she must have been going home from the shrine like I was.
こんばんは、空見くん。奇遇ですね。違うわよ、吉岡。今日にふさわしい特別な挨拶があるでしょ。というわけで、空見くん、明けましておめでとうございます。新年明けましておめでとうございます。今年も星を愛する同志としてよろしく頼むわね。
Thanks you too. As it turned out, the first people I met in the new year were these two from the Mako Astronomy Club. So, you're not wearing a kimono, huh, Orihime? I always thought she was the type to wear a kimono totally. She was a refined young lady, so the holiday dress would suit her.
吉岡も一緒だから遠慮したのよ。こういう時は動きやすい方がいいでしょ。別に遠慮しなくても結構でしたのに。
Onaka looked a little disappointed that she couldn't see her senior, who she respected, in a kimono too. I got off the bus at Mikazuki Station. And for some reason I got off too?
本当にこの時間も営業しているのね。
Orihime was surprised to see stop and buy open. Are you sure you want to get off? I mean, if you stay on it goes to Hoshino Station.
いいのよ。どうせ星野駅まで行っても、その後お父様に迎えに来てもらうことになるのですから。
Her father appreciation post or comment. I mean, getting her at this late of hour, nice. And good. Then he should have just gone all the way to the shrine, I thought to myself, but...
山の方は初詣客で渋滞していますからね。
You also have a nice outfit now. What the heck? Onaka seemed to read my question and answered me.
ここに来てもらうのも星野駅に来てもらうのも大きな違いはありませんから。それならお父様を待つ間にあなたとお話しするのも悪くないと思ったのよ。
If that's the case, then of course, a development like this so early in the year was a good sign. Talking outside wouldn't do, so we warmed up inside the store.
おかえり空見くん。タケくんは一緒じゃないのかい？
The manager looked surprised that my companion had changed from Takeichi to two pretty girls. Well, that happened. Can you sit in the eating area?
いいよ、そのくらい。先客がいるけど気にしなくていいよ。
Let me guess who that is. Your daughter. Someone. I looked to the eating area and... I was incorrect. Just at that moment, Korona was biting into a pork bun. You don't have to swallow so fast. Happy New Year, Korona. Korona was full of energy in the New Year.
あれ、姫ちゃんと吉岡さんもいるんだ。明けましておめでとうございます。明けましておめでとう、コロナさん。明けましておめでとうございます。姫ちゃんたちも初詣帰り？おみくじどうだった？もちろん大吉ですわ。
大吉。
その前に2回ほど今日を引いてますけどね。
So you pulled again, huh?
おみくじで今日を引いたままでは帰れませんわ。
Interesting. Interesting.
あそこの神社、今日が多いって話だしね。ちなみにコロナは中吉でした。
中吉。It seemed Korona went to the shrine too.
コロナさんはお一人で？ひなみんと一緒だったよ。あ、ひなみんっていうのはコロナの友達の子でね。先日の観測会にも来ていた子ですね。ああ、
Orihime seemed to remember as well. I only saw her from a distance. I didn't know her well enough to use the nickname Hinamin. So, what about this, Hinamin? Did she go home already?
ひなみんはそのままバスに乗ってったから。
Korona was the only one who got off the bus here. Somehow everyone wants to get off the bus here early. Surprising? Suspicious? Anyway, but why did she get off here, I wonder? Her house was closer to Hoshino Station.
空見くん、せっかくだから皆さんに部屋を見せてあげたらどうだい？
Damn, we're talking a little a bit too much. There were no customers right now, so it wasn't a problem, but we would be getting in the way of the store if we stayed here. I'm sorry we're being so loud.
申し訳ありませんでした。私たちはすぐに帰りますから、お気遣いなく。
いいの、そういうんじゃないんだから。ほら、空見くんもご案内して。
Oh boy. Got it. It seems she was the one being polite. Without delay, I brought the three of them to my room on the second floor.
やったー、一番乗りー。
As I opened the door, Korona slipped in before me.
ここが空見 らですか。引っ越ししたばかりにしては綺麗に片付いてますね。
I mean, that's why it's clean, I guess. She must have expected a mountain of boxes. The girls looked around my room with interest.
おこた入っていい？ねえねえ。
Course, that's the only heater I have. The wooden house was bitingly cold in the winter. Even though it was inside, it was cold enough to make people hesitate to take off their coats.
サブサブ。
Korona got under the kotatsu and switched it on.
会長、私たちは。
They knew me, but it was a boys' room. Odoka and Orihime were asking with a mix of manners and apprehension.
立ち話もなんだし、こたつに入らせてもらいましょう。
Sorry, it's all I have.
いいのよ、別に。着物じゃなくてよかったわ。
The kotatsu would be impossible in a kimono. Considering that, it was actually lucky for me.
では、失礼しますわね。
She took off her coat and slowly slid her legs under the blanket. Odoka did just as Orihime did.
なかなか。室温が低いから余計に暖かく感じますね。これがこたつ。
How does she not know that? I guess I kind of get not ever eating like instant ramen or whatever. But what? Anyway, they each had their own reaction. But I couldn't let Orihime's pass. Wait, is this your first kotatsu, Orihime?
実は初体験なの。
She admitted it with embarrassment.
姫ちゃんのお家おこたないの？私の家は洋風なので。
Okay, that explains a lot.
会長のお宅はすごいんですよ。おしゃれな洋館って感じで。広くてもいいことないわよ。お掃除が大変ってお母様がいつもぼやいているわ。
That is true.
お掃除大変になるくらい広いんだ。
The Kusakabe's house was supposed to be pretty big, but Orihime's must have been even bigger. I didn't have anything for my guests to drink, so I went out to buy some from the store.
明けおめ。
Miss Pikaru was standing at the counter. She must have taken over the store.
なになに黙っちゃって。そこはことよろって返すとこでしょうが。
Happy New Year, Miss Mikaru. I hope you have a good one. In the face of her frankness, I gave her a proper New Year's greeting.
何よ、ニートの相手なんてできるかみたいなその態度は。
It's not that. I was just thinking I should at least start the year right. I didn't know how Miss Mikaru felt, but I thought she still deserved respect. Of course.
それより母さんから聞いたわよ。新年早々、部屋に彼女を連れ込んでるんだって。
No, it's not my girlfriend or anything.
じゃあ何なのよ。先生に教えてみなさい。
Now she brought up the teacher card. They're members of the Six Stars Club. Korona's there too.
美少女が3人も揃ってるそうじゃない。ねえねえ、あんたはどの子狙いなのよ。
The fourth one that's standing right in front of me if the game allowed it. Anyway. I'm not going for any of them.
あんたはそのつもりかもしれないけどね。肝心の女の子の方はどうかしら。一人暮らしの男の部屋に来るってことはある程度期待してるんじゃない？
There's no way! Could there really be 3 girls in my room all waiting for me? If that happened, who should I choose?
ま、実際のところはあんたがいない隙にエロ本を物色されるくらいが関の山だろうけどね。
What? That wasn't likely. Or was it? What would I do if Onoka said something like, That girl looks like Orihime! Or something like that. I'm going back. I'll pay for this later. I'm back! And everything seemed fine. After looking around the room quickly, I set the plastic bottles I bought on the kotatsu.
おかえりなさい、空見くん。早かったのね。
They were looking. They were so searching.
お金はこれでいいですか？
Yeah, thanks. I took the money for drinks from Unuka and got under the kotatsu. I would not be taking the money from her, to be honest. But the slightly awkward atmosphere made me uneasy. Did something happen?
何もありませんわ。
She denied immediately. Something was off. Korona.
姫ちゃんに言うなって言われてて。
Something did happen. Huh. This is my room, so that's a little scary.
何もしていませんわ。部屋を物色するような真似は一切していないから安心して。
Then what is it?
ちょっとね、胸を触られてしまったの、コロナさんに。だって姫ちゃんのおっぱい大きいんだもん。
I can see why you're interested, but you have to be careful who you do that to. If she was going to do that, she should have done it to Hikari. She'd probably let Korona with just a karate chop.
気になるんですの？
Hey, Kuraba said too much. No, I mean, you're sort of very nice on him, but
それ墓穴掘ってるよ。
I know!
そういうのは困りますわ。
I'm sorry! She hit her breast shyly. But in doing so, she just made her chest stand out even more.
会長、あまり意識しない方が。そうね。このことは一旦忘れて、お願いだから。
I don't think I can. She grabbed one of the drinks to change the subject. Everyone drank in silence.
そうそう。空見くんにお伝えすることがあったのでは？
Eh?
そうね。ありがとう、吉岡。急いで伝えることではないのだけれど、せっかくだからと思って。
Orihime got out from under the katsu and fixed her posture.
私、白鳥織姫は、すでに明光学院天文部を引退しています。ですが、実質的には引退せず、この吉岡を導いてきました。
Yes, we sort of know that.
ですが、それもいつまでもというわけには参りません。そこで年が変わるのを機に天文部をすべて任せることにしたの。改めまして大下駄の吉岡ほのかです。今後ともよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, I look forward to working with you, Honoka.
吉岡さんってほのかって名前だったんだ。
Oh, that's why they were calling her Yoshioka. Okay. I'm like, why do you read Honoka Yoshioka? That's true. Some of the characters are like with Akito. He's Akito written always, and they still were saying Sorami or whatever. Sorami, yeah. Ah, so dumb. Anyway, Korona's attention was on something else.
よろしく、ほのほの。
Yoshi, Yoshi.
ほのほの？ほのかって名前なんでしょ？だから、ほのほの。これまでは普通に名字で呼ばれていたはずですが。だってほのほのの下の名前知らなかったから、これで今度からちゃんと呼んであげられるね。よかったわね、ほのほの。会長？冗談よ、吉岡。でもこの愛称はなかなかいいと思うけれど。会長がそうおっしゃるのでしたら。
Honoka seemed reluctant, but in the end, the nickname Yoshi Yoshi Ono was pushed through.
さて、用件も済んだことですし、私たちはそろそろおいとましましょう。 帰っちゃうの？ごめんなさいね。でも先ほどお父様から連絡があったの。もうすぐ三日月駅に到着するって。
I'm sorry I wasn't very hospitable.
こちらこそ突然お邪魔してごめんなさい。こたつ初めての経験でしたけど最高でしたわ。おこたは人を堕落させちゃう魔力を秘めてるからね。
I imagine it can, yeah.
確かにこれは危険ですわね。ずっとこうしてくつろいでいたくなってしまうもの。
Come to my kotatsu anytime you like. I'll keep it warm for you. What a line to say.
星の巡り合わせが良ければそうさせていただくわ。
Her father takes her from the car right after that. I went outside with them to see them off.
本日はありがとうございました。
No, thank you. I had fun.
またむつら星の会合でお会いしましょう。コロナさんはご自宅まで送って差し上げても構いませんのに。
Looks like she's staying for a while.
そう。お正月とはいえ、あまり遅くならないように注意してあげてくださいね。
I mean, we can just walk her back, I guess.
それと。
It must have been hard to say. She brought her lips close to my ear.
彼女も可憐な一輪の花なのですから、二人きりだからといって積むような真似はしないように。
She warned me in a whisper. I know that!
よろしく頼むわね。
It was concerning for different reasons. When her breath hit my ear, I jumped unexpectedly.
それでは空見くん、おやすみなさい。夢の中でも星空に包まれていますように。
With that, Orihime left. If she does that, I could end up dreaming of something else.
あきみ、
おかえり。
Wait, we're here!
コロナと二人きりにさせちゃ危ないでしょ。だから監視しに来たの。
それよりお餅食べよう。みはるちゃんが持ってきてくれたんだよ。
You could see grilled mochi with seaweed on top of the table.
差し入れ。っていうか、夜食に付き合いなさい。
Eating mochi late at night will make you fat.
そうなの？
大丈夫、大丈夫。焼きたての餅はうまいわよ。
She just wanted somebody to join her. Which is fine. Alright then, don't mind if I do. I filled my mouth with hot mochi. Mochi's good! It was frighteningly tasty.
きなこ餅はないの？
下のコンビニに行けばきな粉も売ってると思うけど。
みはるちゃん、買ってきて。
いやよ、今母さんが店番してるんだから。
If she went to the register with Kineko powder, then her mother would know that she was eating the mochi. Don't tell me you stole the mochi from the kitchen.
何よ、くすねたなんて人聞きの悪い。早乙女家のものはすべて私のものよ。
Is it for? Uh-huh. She was getting defensive. Korona, do not grow up to be like her, okay?
ニートはやだもん。
悪かったわね。ニートで。いいわよ。あんたらに食べさせる餅なんてないんだから。
As angry Miss Miharu took the mochi with both hands and shoved it all in her mouth. This was bad. She could even die if this went really badly. Also achievement unlocked Christmas Tree Cluster. Watch 60% of the cutscenes. Which, what the hell, only 15% of people unlocked. Play your games properly, people. Anyway. Drink some tea right now! He threw back! Ascot chicken!
Chop, chop, chop!
Korona delivered blows to the back of her neck just like Hikari would normally hit Korona. Each time she hit Miss Mikaru's neck bent a little more.
あんた、人の首に何してくれちゃってんの。ヘルニアになったらどうするわけ？
It's better than dying for.
みはるちゃん復活した。よかったよ。
ありがとう。助かったわ。
Seeing Korona's good intentions, Miss Mikaru's mood quickly cooled, and she even looked a little thankful. Just a little bit.
それにしても、この部屋がこんなになっちゃうとはね。
What was that like? What was it like before?
うちがコンビニになってからはずっと物置として使ってたわね。
This used to be a small candy shop until several years ago when it was renovated into the Stop and Buy. Back then the whole building had undergone large-scale renovations, but this room hadn't been used much except for storage.
懐かしい感じの匂いがするよね。
Huh? Korona was sniffing around with great interest. Was the Kusakabe home like this before it had been sunk in the dump? It smelled of old household items and tatami, and on top of that was the overwhelming smell of mochi.
あんたがそうやってると女の子の匂い嗅いでるみたいだからやめなさい。
What?
そういや姫ちゃんたち、いい匂いしてたよね。
She didn't even try to deny it. I didn't notice when I was with them, but when I had returned from the convenience store, it was obvious. Maybe because it was so small, but my room was filled with the smell of girls. But the smell of mochi is masking it. It was kind of a downer. Science man, no. Amanagawa supposedly smells good, according to him. But this was different kind of smell. A fragrance that you aware of their femininity. So much better. Men are weak to that smell.
あれでしょ？名工のお嬢さんたち、そういうこと気にしてんのよね。
コロナも気にした方がいい？
あんたにはまだ早い。
Korona seemed disappointed by that. Adult women will go over the top when they want to be noticed. Miss Mikaru's words seem to have had the opposite effects on Korona. Okay, regarding them, I would say with Orihime, she was brought up in a family that would basically do that. But I wouldn't say Onoka is someone who wants to get noticed. Anyway.
姫ちゃんのいい匂い、シャンプーかな？それとも香水？
Both maybe. Don't ask me.
じゃあ今度会ったら直接聞いてみようっと。
I can't imagine Korona acting like Orihime, but it wouldn't matter what I said now anyways. For a while after that, we ate mochi and talked for a bit.
そういやコロナ、あんた今年受験だっけ？
ピッカピカの受験生なのです。
It's good to be enthusiastic, but I wouldn't go as far as call them glorified.
受験勉強ちゃんと進んでんの？1月は追い込みの時期でしょうに。
Miss Mikaru is giving advice! Oh!
うっさい。私だってたまにはいいことくらい言うし。
I know. I laughed inside when she said from time to time.
で、どこ狙ってんの？あんたバカっぽいから苦労するでしょう。
What do you mean? I think she was supposedly pretty smart.
コロナバカじゃないもん。これでも結構成績はいいんだよ。
I had heard that too. She had top grades and her parents sure looked after her. I'd heard that sometimes she wasn't even allowed to hang out with her friends because her parents were so strict.
成績いいって偏差値どのくらいよ？
この前のテストだと5教科で70だったかな。
は？ 70って本当に？平均点の間違いじゃないの？
Wow.
偏差値だよ。平均点は96点だったかな。
You would need to be some kind of genius to get 96. If you round it up, that would be 100%. What rank are you in school?
いつもだいたい3番以内だよ。前回は2番だったけど、その前は1番だったんだから。
Wow.
何この子、実はすごい子だったんじゃない？
I mean, technically, you can't blame Miharu for not knowing, given that Korona was not in her class and so on. Anyway, Miss Miharu was dumbfounded too. The unemployed Miss Miharu just realized that she shouldn't be making fun of Korona. And she quietly gave the last mochi to her.
いいの？
最後のこいつを食べる資格があるのはあんただけよ。
I totally agree. I wouldn't say that I had good grades. Mine were good in primary school. I mean, in primary school, I was definitely number one among guys in my class. But then again, we only had one class in my year, right? So yeah, and I would say, yeah, I mean, I had the best grades of guys, at least. But in entire class, I mean, definitely top 5. I guess it really depended on the subject as well. Yeah. Funnily enough, in middle school, I would say I also had the best grades among guys in my class. Entire school? Well, not. No. I would probably be still like in an upper area when it comes to that. But whatever. High school, let's not talk about it. That was a downfall. But I bounced back in university. Anyway. The only other person I knew that had a standardized score of 70 was Amanogawa. To be on the same level as Amanogawa was quite impressive. What do you mean same level? Clearly Korona is on a higher level.
じゃあ、遠慮なくいただきます。ちょっと硬くなりかけてる。
She said that while looking quite happy eating the last mochi. I could imagine that someone who looked like that had standardized score of 70. Why not?
70もあったら進路だってよりどりみどりじゃない。
She could get into any of the 6 schools in Hoshinonaka. What do you think about going to Hoshinodaichi?
アキニーと同じとこ行きたいなって。
But parents probably didn't agree to that.
コロナはそう思ってたんだけどね。
Her face looked grim.
星野第一なんてもったいない。その成績ならもっといいとこ狙えるでしょう。
お母さんや先生も同じこと言ってた。星の中市内なら名校か聖戦にしなさいって。
その2校なら妥当なところね。
It was rare for Miss Miharu to give advice like an actual adult. However, Korona went stiff at Miss Miharu's words. What do you think about it, Korona?
そのどっちかなら名校かな。聖戦には天の川さやがいるし。
I understand you. I would also not like to go to Seisen. Korona must really have disliked Saya, just like me.
名校なら姫ちゃんもいるし、楽しくなりそうだなって。
But Hime is a senior this year, so she'll graduate soon. Looks like she forgot. It wasn't possible for Korona and Orihime to go to the school together. But there's Onoka, so...
姫ちゃんはいなくてもほのほのがいるし。
Exactly.
とにかく天の川さやが先輩になるなんて論外だよ。聖戦だけは絶対入りたくない。
I totally understand you. Korona wasn't joking around. For as long as I know her, she'd been hostile to Saya, which is understandable. Hey, why do you detest Amanogawa so much? Because why not?
だっ
She's not likable, come on. She puffed her cheeks like she was put off by the question.
そのくらいにしてやんなさい。女の子には言いたくないことだってあるんだから。
みはるちゃん。
She looked at Miss Mikaru like she was some kind of messiah. Did she really not want to talk about Amanogawa that much? Yeah, I don't want to talk about her at all as well. What the hell? It would be nice if she would never again appear in the game.
となると、コロナの志望校は名校ってことね。見学はもうした？
Now that I think about it, I never visited my high school. When I was choosing high school. Or visited any of the high schools. Not like it was worth it, really.
してない。
And I didn't have to visit my middle school because I've been there like twice a year anyway because of sport events. Anyway, and the primary school was their primary school is kind of in the same building as the middle school. Anyway, whatever.
なら一度しておくといいわよ。どんな校風なのか、どういう設備があるのか。知っておいた方がモチベーションにもつながるだろうし。
おお、みはるちゃんが珍しくまともなこと言ってる。
That's like the third time we are saying that.
うっさい。珍しくて悪かったわね。
The mood was ruined because we ridiculed her when she was being serious. I think that Miss Mikaru is right. Why don't you go and check out the school?
でもちょっと怖いっていうか、名校ってお嬢様だらけなんでしょ。コロナみたいな田舎者は気遅れしちゃうよ。
I don't remember there being anyone like that in Orihime's class. I could understand Korona's predicament.
ねえ、アキに連れてって。
Hey? Me? Hey? Wait, can I go with you?
それなら怖くないと思うし。
Okay then. If it helps, then I'll go.
ありがとう、アキに。
I would talk with Orihime after the winter vacation ended. I was sure that she'd be glad to give us a tour. After Korona went home safely, I went back to my job. I worked a special night shift until I finally got to sleep early in the morning. And that's also when this episode comes to an end. That is correct. We are ending it right here, right now. Man, honestly, this is going to be so tough. I mean, clearly, by now, we are on the road of choice between Orihime and Korona. It's pretty obvious, I would say. And it is going to be so tough to choose. We'll see. Of course, we'll continue tomorrow. For now, let's end it. Hope you enjoyed. Consider liking the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We'll playing through the entire game. And in the future, we'll definitely come back to that other version that is in Japanese, but there is an unofficial translation. Once I get the Japanese thing and the translation and so on, we'll get to play the whole thing again. With more routes. For we might avoid Amanogawa once. I don't like her. I'm with Korona. Amanogawa is not likable, okay? Not at all. With that being said, let's end it here. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Hope you don't have to push yourself too hard and so on and so on. Bye bye!